Okay, testing. Seems everything is good. Alright, so welcome. Welcome everyone. I'm going to just pull up my notes and also put this in chat and pin this. Alright, so welcome. This is going to be my first attempt at an Ironman LTC, which would be serving as a version 2 of my existing LTC run. So this essentially will need to be played through in one go because Ironmans are specifically designed to be played without any sort of resetting, and so any deaths will remain as deaths and there won't be using any use of the Draconic time crystal. And I'll be playing at an LTC pace and hopefully reaching my goal of 70 turns. Hopefully the game will be kind to me today. Alright, so to start I am going to name Alear. I'll probably just start with A1 as their name for attempt 1, or Alear 1. This might take a few attempts. The birthday will be today. That's pretty important. Maddening. Oh, not casual. Classic. Fixed. And unconnected. Alright, Maddening, Classic, Fixed, Unconnected. Alright. Right, so I should put in some of my thoughts for why I'm choosing female Alear. Originally, in my first playthrough, female Alear was more integral for a Chapter 5 strategy. However, now that's no longer the case. Nonetheless, the Chapter 13 strategy would still want female Alear just for the reliability boost.
He's within reach. To die here.
Okay, so just gonna attack Sombron. He's gonna charge our engage meter up for us.
It's time.
So that we can engage. And we will finish him off with a Lodestar Rush.
You have.
Right, so that's the prologue. Very standard. Let me put in the
Thanks to
turn
you,
count.
this world is saved, and my work here is complete.
Alright, so start up there. Have a bunch of test saves still since I've been testing up to this point.
Calm down, calm.
Alright, so chapter 2 actually has a few changes compared to what I did originally, because the reliability of this chapter is actually pretty suspect. Sure, it's early in the run and it doesn't matter too much, but it would be best if Vander is chipping here, and he's most likely going to help chip later as well. Yeah, because this strategy is literally just having Alear hopefully dodging all of these attacks, which is not that reliable. I forget if I could skip this, but I won't do so.
These enemies are...
Okay, so in
As your
this
steward.
case, I am actually... Let's try this first. Because also the break mechanic hasn't appeared yet, so Alear will still be taking counterattacks. I'm gonna have Vander weaken this enemy, so there will hopefully be one less combat for Alear. It's just slightly more reliable. Okay, the game is being very cooperative today. So Alear is definitely fine. They do lose out on a tiny bit of EXP for this, but it's not gonna matter. So I'd rather the reliability boost.
More enemies.
Okay, now this is the second part of the chapter. This chapter is pretty much floored at this amount of turns. So Alear is just going to go into the bush and take out all the enemies. They don't have any chance of death really here because Divine Speed will help heal them. Also, I'm glad that there are no audio issues. Alright, so that is our turns. I'll put that in as well.
Divine one. Huh?
There are so many cutscenes. It's been a while since I went through the start of this game. Forgot how many cutscenes there are. Okay, I don't think this is necessary to pick up. Yeah, it's just nuts.
Let's head to the castle.
Okay, so now we're at chapter 2, and this is interesting because the game doesn't tell you that they have casual mode on, but casual mode is forced here, so any deaths in this chapter will be not permanent. They're not going to be permanent deaths. So first Vander is going to attack from above this enemy to chip. Plan is going to come here. Positioning in the first phase is kind of strict because it does depend on... The second phase of this chapter will depend on the positioning of the first phase, so we're going to just like make sure that everyone is situated in the right places so that the enemy will move into the right place. Yeah, so Fram is baiting that archer out. And then Clan will need to move since that space will get used.
Yeah, no
Fran
problem.
is coming down here. This will put her in a space further up in the
You
second
called?
phase. And then Vander, yeah, he should be finishing from the left earlier. And Alear will Star Rush.
There is
now.
no Fan, let's move on.
Alright, so Fram is first going to just go in between these two thickets. She's essentially passing an invisible line so that she will trigger Lumera to aggro. And Alear is going to attack the X-Fighter from below to break, since the break mechanic has finally been introduced. They also are picking up the emblem energy so that they have the Lodestar Rush. Vander will attack and won't be taking a counter attack thanks to the break. Clan is going to finish from this position. I want him to get some support points with Vander. That will be somewhat important later on.
Your team comes.
Queen.
Then attack.
Okay, so Vander could definitely miss there.
Lords.
If he does, he would be pretty much running into Lumera next turn. And Fram is going to be out of commission for the rest of this chapter. Right, so Clan should once again attack from next to Vander to get some support points. He does also need to be next to Alear to get their personal skill for extra damage. And Alear will just finish with the
This is
Lodestar
certainly-
Rush.
You.
Okay, that is chapter 2. Okay,
Well,
chapter 3 is coming. Since there's going to be a bit of waiting and I'm going to be running around grabbing the shiny drops. Forget where the iron is. There's definitely iron on this map, so... Okay, here it is. Alright. So chapter 3 is the next chapter, and this is probably one of the chapters with the lowest reliability. There's just not much you can do at this point to raise reliability because supports haven't been unlocked, you don't have engravings, and so the hit rates are what they are. Overall, I expect things to go awry in this chapter. Could be pretty likely that I will have to reset here, depending on how the RNG goes. So hopefully I
can fight.
don't have to reset because I messed up though. Okay, so Alear will be going up here and waiting.
Whatever you say.
Fram is going behind Alear. So Fram's personal skill gives a void, and Alear has rapier, which also gives a void. So that just like makes it a little less likely that the enemies hit them. Not that it matters too much if they do get hit. Vander will be going below and waiting,
I am ready to
and
serve.
Clan will be chipping this sword fighter. Okay, as you can see, already like non 100% hit rates from Alear. Okay, it got broken, that's fine. These don't matter. I don't really care if Vander misses those attacks. Alright. As Alear is getting overwhelmed, we get reinforcements via Alfred, Etier, and Boucheron. Etier
It's an
is going to immediately shoot down one of these flyers. She will one-shot them at full health, so that's why it does not matter if Vander hit the enemy's last turn. Vander's gonna go all the way up and wait.
I'm here, Divine One.
When he is going to kill this sword fighter. Clan's personal skill is helpful here since it gives him plus 10 hit. Next.
I'll never yield.
Yeah, Nympho, this is the scary turn. Okay, so equipping the Iron Sword and then using the Vulnerary. Ram is going to Chain Guard. And so Boucheron is going to try to attempt to weaken this Lance Fighter. Okay, that's good. He's going to finish the enemy off on enemy phase. This enemy does need to be left alive, so Alfred is not going to attack. Okay. Great Boucheron hit, that's good. That is the best position, at least in my opinion. Okay. This Lance Flyer can go on Alear's right for some reason, and that is almost an instant reset, I feel. Like, usually that is not good RNG. Okay, Alear missed the Sword Fighter. That might be okay. Vander needs to hit these. Okay. He did hit them. Alright. Okay, so start with Etier. Etier will just need to move up and kill this flyer.
I can still fight.
Start with Vander next. He should be waiting here. He's gonna just pull these flyers to him again. Okay, so this flyer could end up in 3 different positions. Could end up here, here, or here, I think. In this case, Boucheron should go up to here. Hopefully he doesn't miss. Okay. Then Alfred will finish the enemy off from the right. Okay, Boucheron missed the chain attack. Better the chain attack than his actual attack.
I'll manage.
Alear will come back down. Equip the rapier. Ram is gonna heal Alear up. So Clan has a free turn, however, I don't think anything changes if he uses the Vulnerary, so I'm just not going to. Now Alear has 100% hit because he's next to Clan, so this enemy phase should be better. Yes, that's fine. Please hit these, Vander. Okay, he missed one. Alright. Okay. It's made up by Alear hitting that and not getting broken. Okay. Okay, this is manageable. So, I'm gonna first see if Boucheron hits this. I think that's what I should be doing. Yeah, I'm gonna first check to see if Boucheron hits this. Okay, great. And then I'm gonna want Vander to chip. NTA has 100 hits, so that should be fine. Actually, at this point, I think everyone has 100 hits, so this very scary chapter is done. Okay, yeah.
I have mine.
Okay. That needed to happen before Alear moved. Otherwise... Oh wait, I forgot Alear doesn't have 100 hit here, but... Okay, it's close enough to 100. Okay, Alfred has 100. I'll have Ram heal Clan for the support points. And then Alfred will finish off a beam. Alright. Okay, the game was very cooperative with me here. Okay.
Looks like we cleared the way.
Yeah, so that is probably
Whoever it is you are.
either the second or the most unreliable chapter in the run. So it's good that that is over with.
No.
Yeah, Priestess. I feel like it is the worst one. Just no supports. There's just nothing there to help boost the reliability. Okay. 20 iron. 50 bond fragments. What's the chance of success? I haven't tested it enough to say definitively, but I want to say it's like around 60-70%. I was testing the other day, and it failed way more often than I wanted it to be. I wanted to just test to see if I can get different variations of where the lance fire was and see if I could manage every variation, and while testing that it just kept failing. So I feel like it is pretty shaky chance of success for that chapter. Okay, Alear and Clancy support. That one's the most important support to get. It should, I think 100% reliably be gotten at this point. Though it won't be relevant for the next chapter. Well, we've unlocked the Somnial, and that means running around the Somnial. I don't think these are important to pick up, but I keep forgetting where the like actual important things like the spirit gems and all those can spawn. So forgive me for running around. This will be necessary because Bond Fragments and supports and all of that is important to get, and it's a little tedious, but it helps the run overall. With this session, okay, pretty pebble, that's good. I think at this point you can only get a pretty pebble in the Somnial. I'll grab the achievements, though that's not necessary yet. I think the only other thing to do is to just rest in the bed to start some of the wake up event achievements. There's RNG associated with this for sure. I'm not actually sure how it calculates what is a C support or like a B support wake up event. Maybe they're just different tiers. But like wake up for to an ally, those are all needed. Okay. I think I've done everything in the Somnial. Yeah. I think we cannot get any birthday gifts yet in this chapter because everyone is talking about story-related events, and when that's happening, they don't give birthday gifts. They just talk about the story. So, very unfortunate, and that's actually kind of relevant because for chapter 5, I am going to need birthday gifts to get a lot of C supports. And depending on the RNG of the gifts, I might not get enough of the C supports to get reliability as high as I want it to be. Okay. So... Alear,
let's go.
Lord Sigurd.
Under Sigurd. Clan Anna. Ram Sharena. And Alfred Alphonse. Okay. So I could talk a little bit about the heroes' weapons as I equip. The heroes' weapons and bond rings are pretty important for this event. I mean, for this run overall. They help reliability a lot, and they're just overall really strong. So I will be using these since they are a free download from the eShop at this point. Before they used to be, you needed to get Fire Emblem Heroes installed in some roundabout way. Okay, that should be the positions of everyone. I'm used to saving at this point, but there's no point. It's an Ironman. Okay. So this chapter is a lot different from my first runs because starting here we get Louis, and Louis is going to be pretty integral for a more reliable chapter 6. So what is going to happen is I'm going to be prioritizing trying to feed Louis a lot of kills or just EXP in general. So the whole clear itself is centered around that. Alear is going to make sure they equip the rapier and visit the house to get the javelin.
Your steward's ready.
Bram is going to chain guard. This clear is pretty similar to Dean's clear of this chapter, which would use Sigurd Vander. So
The divine dragon looked right at me.
credits to Dean for the initial idea behind this run.
This isn't so bad.
I mean, behind this clear. Well, I didn't really want to be here yet, but Louis should be chipping this archer for EXP. And
Let's go.
Chloe... attack the mage.
Point the way again.
Back here.
Let me at him.
So Etier is going down there. So that... Okay, not 100% hit, but... hopefully they do hit. Sailing is getting some support points with Etier and Alfred here. The support points with Etier is important. The one with Alfred is not so much important, but it's good to have. Vander's gonna end his turn on the fort. Okay, it's very good that Clan didn't get crit. Louis can get crit once, I think, and he'll still be okay. This chapter does mark the start of low percent crit chances that kind of plague the early game from the enemies. Vander hit that, that's good. Okay. And there's also low percent crit chances from my side, which can sometimes be very detrimental. Oh, we got the Draconic time crystal that we can't use. Okay. I'm gonna start with Louis. He's just going to chip again. Okay.
I'm getting hungry.
And Chloe is coming down and healing. This is a surge, so she's going to kill that enemy on enemy phase. I'll go to Alear next. Yeah, they just need to lodestar rush. Technically, Rapier is a little more reliable for this, since they are going to be in range of the lance armor. Fram, oh. Alear didn't get hit at all. Okay, well, I'll chain guard again, since I can. So these enemies can go into multiple positions. In this scenario, how should I be moving? I think... Okay, so Bouchon usually is just going to chip with a chain attack, potentially. Like, his chip doesn't matter, so he's going to go under the Cavalier. Let's see. And then... This is... Okay. This is probably... Better to just do this. I have a strategy that would work if the flyer... if Vander missed the flyer, but it's just not necessary at this point. Why make it more complicated than it needs to be? Sailing could have echoed the flyer because of this formation, but other times she won't. I'm just gonna do it so that she just kills one enemy, because it would change the amount of bond rank that she gets. I'm more used to the one where she actually just kills one enemy and gets just one bond ring for it. So Vander's gonna override this barbarian. He's doing it to chip and also so that he can get to this tile, because then he's out of range of this enemy. Otherwise, he's not gonna go into Louis on enemy phase and give Louis the kill. Normally, Alear won't get that kill, just because I wouldn't have a chain guard and they can get broken. But in this case, since they did it, they'll just get the kill. Oh, that's a lucky crit. That EXP is not gonna matter too much. Actually, it's gonna be kind of annoying. I might not give Chloe another kill later because she crit there. I can remember. Okay, so Louis did kill the Cavalier on enemy phase. The last step for him is for Alfred to come over. He has the spur attack to give +2 attack, and that will allow Louis to to finish off the enemy. He does need a hit. Okay. Yeah, he obviously faces a high chance of death if he doesn't crit that. Hit that. So that's mostly done. At this point, Sailing needed to be on this tile so that she can reach to Warp Ragnarok, the boss. And so she's going to do just that. It doesn't matter which weapon she has equipped. I think they both have 100% hit. Yeah. So that's all settled. Vander's gonna come and get this kill. Hopefully he hits. It would have been preferable for him to visit the house, but he actually can't reach. So Chloe's gonna visit the house instead. And in this case, the archers, I'm moving them all away. Fram faces a 1% crit chance there if she's in range. I'm just gonna move them all out. of range.
I would.
Oh, Chloe MVP because she got the crit. Alright. That's 3 turns. So all of that should culminate in Louis having 50 EXP left until his next level, which he fortunately does, because his EXP thresholds are very tight and there's just not too many places where he can get kills, and Louis by design is kind of a character that does a lot of chip but doesn't necessarily get a lot of kills, so getting him EXP is not necessarily the easiest thing. Shoot. Oh, Louis stocks have been rising across the efficient engaged community recently. That's interesting because I was pretty down on Louis when I first did my first LTC, but in this run he's honestly a pretty big lifesaver for chapter 6. Because I was struggling with chapter 6, trying to figure out a way to make it more reliable. Alright, update bonus 1 and update bonus 2 are available. Can't really use anything for update bonus 2, I think, because it's all the crystals, which we don't have access to yet. Okay. Oh, so I think Sami is now available. Yes. Sami is available. Which means we're gonna pet and feed him after every chapter. I'm going to name Sami RNG. I am gonna pet RNG and feed RNG every chapter in hopes that it doesn't give me a low percent crit that will just destroy the run. I should have been orange. That's a good point. Next time, if I have to do another attempt, RNGs as it is. Yes, making offerings to RNG gods. Because even though chapter 3 is done, still have chapter 7 to get through. And there's technically a decent amount of non 100% chance of success chapters, even past chapter... Oh right, I should be getting the birthday gifts. Past chapter 7, but there's just so many less, like so much less RNG to deal with after chapter 7.
Looking good.
You've got this. Looking good. Perfect. Looking good. Keep it up. Nice.
No, whenever I'm off my rhythm once, I just mess up again.
Perfect.
Like, it doesn't matter too much, but if I don't get the highest,
Looking good.
the highest tier, I won't get the highest amount of Bond Fragments. And this is like one of the sources of guaranteed Bond Fragments.
Looking good. You've got this.
Alear also does need
Great
the
job.
strength
I'm
boost
so
for this
proud.
chapter. Usually they're not gonna need it though.
Let's do this again sometime.
Okay, so Etier gave me a lentil flour. What else is there? I think, yeah, Bouchon could give me something. Ah, don't judge my skills at push-ups. Oh, you haven't gotten 20 perfects? It takes so much time. I actually do get 20 perfects sometimes, but I have to be like really focused on it. And even then, if I just feel completely off rhythm, I just don't get it. Okay. Well, I'm sure like for most of you guys, it's not necessary to do it. So, okay, I got presents from Clan, Etier, Boucheron. And I think that's it. The rest of these characters... Oh wait, no, Fram. Okay, I could talk to Fram.
Congratulations!
Okay. Yeah, there is delay. Yeah. It doesn't make much of a difference at all. Let's see. It's just nice to get like perfect score, but it's not anything's like necessary. Okay, I will need a compact advance. I am all over the place with my preps on this chapter already. Okay, so okay, birthday gifts. I have the 4 birthday gifts, and I need to give gifts to Alfred, Celine, and Chloe. Okay, Alfred is here. Yeah, Alear will get +3 strength after a certain point. I think in like the 3rd difficulty, they start getting higher stat boosts, but yeah, it's not like related to your performance. Okay, so actually what I need to do here is, because birthday gifts seem to be RNG, depending on like just what the character's like, I kind of need to plan a little bit to see if I can find a combination so that I can get like C support for Alfred, Celine, and Chloe. So I have a training weight, which Alfred likes. Sun visor, which Alfred likes. Okay, so I think I'm going to be giving the training weight and sun visor to Alfred. The lentil flour, I'm pretty sure Celine likes. Okay, Celine likes the lentil flour. Okay, actually Chloe likes sun visor as well. I might give that to her. That sounds terrible, priestess. Oh, that would be terrible. Imagine how many resets that would take. No one, I think, likes the fine quill pen. Oh, what a useless gift. I also do not have another spear. I do not have a spirit gem. I might need to go into my room and rest. Sometimes it pops up after a rest. I might be unable to get sea support between all three of them. I think I do need gifts that they all like. Wait, there is no spirit gem. Unless I'm just not seeing the shiny. Okay, that is pretty bad. Oh wait, no, there is one, like, all the way off in the training. It's like barely on the screen. Aha, here's the spirit gem. Okay. So, I guess we'll go with Chloe instead of Alfred, since that's the first one I found. Oh wait, Alfred's here. Okay. So it seems... Wait, here. I can definitely get sea support with Alfred. Oh, but like, I think I forgot to mention, the sea support between all three of these characters I think are about equally as important, because they all affect, I think, like 3 combats, if I'm remembering correctly. So they're all equally important. Okay, so if I give Alfred these 2, and then I give Saline these 2. Or Chloe. Okay, yeah, I don't think I can get sea support with all 3. Alright, that's what it is.
Nice.
Oh. Wait. Oh, I attacked with Alfred next to Alear in chapter 3. Okay, that changes a lot. Okay. I forgot about that when I was making my notes. Where is this Chloe? Wait. Actually, where is she? Alright then, we're gonna go to Saline.
Thank.
So Saline likes lentil flour
Incredible.
and spinach.
Incredible.
Okay, so it really is just Chloe. Where am I not looking? Because up here it's Vander and Sigurd.
Out on patrol?
I'll just rest and respawn her. Okay, because I forgot about Alfred needing less support points, this is possible to get C support with all of them then. because Chloe does luckily like the sun visor. Actually, while I'm here, I really cannot forget to donate to Fierne. Alright. Wait, where? I am not imagining this, right? Where is she? Cafeterias. I guess she could be in here. Oh, not here. Oh, there she is. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'm like... Thank you. Yes, she is here, so...
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, this is... This one. Okay. Alright. And ring polishing is available, which means that's something I'm going to be doing. Ring polishing is actually pretty powerful in terms of like getting rid of how many bond fragments or like saving bond fragments.
It will take some work. It's good to be thorough. You take excellent care of the ring.
Oh no. Played so much that we know that off the top of our heads. Yeah. Apparently I didn't play enough to remember that.
I hope you'll clean it well. Thanks for always taking such good care of the ring.
And Sigurd and Louis.
Handle that gently. Thank you.
There's no
Now
like,
can
I
stand
don't
by
actually
you with
think
pride.
there's too much difference if you actually play the minigame correctly versus not. But, like as long as you like polish, what is it called? Like firmly or something? As like the last bit, you should be able to take off a certain percentage of the next like bond fragment level, I think. That's what it is. So it actually helps much more on the higher tiers past bond rank 5, at least in my case. After bond rank 5 would be the relevant point, but if you were to polish the rings after like bond rank 10, you would get even more bond fragments saved. So you did an LTC and an Ironman once, so now you're doing them at the same time. Next step after that is doing LTC with no Somnial. I don't know about that. That's gonna be very difficult. Somnial, unfortunately, is pretty important to saving turns. Though I guess I don't have to go for like what is these turn counts.
Lord Marth.
Anna, Clan, Ram, Shrena.
Celica, yes.
Sigurd,
I am ready.
The early game bond fragment grind is one of my least favorite parts of the game. Are we going to be doing arenas one level at a time? Actually, no, we're not. That is one thing I was resolved to not do. So I have to grind in other ways, but that is something I am not going to be doing. But that is a pretty efficient way to, I guess, is it actually efficient? It's so time consuming to get Bond Fragments. But hopefully I actually won't get punished for not doing that, because there is one point where I'm like left with maybe 200 Bond Fragments last I checked. If anything goes kind of wrong with the achievements, I might not be able to have enough Bond Fragments. The fabled no rings, no second seals, no somnial run. Ugh, yeah. I'm always impressed when someone is able to do that kind of run, because that is definitely difficult. I think like anything with like no rings is really, really difficult in this game, because the game definitely assumes that you have rings. Louis, irons, javelin. Okay, this is when preps start to actually get like a little more involved. I need to make sure everyone is equipped. It's pretty hard, but from what I saw, it's also kind of boring because everything's so slow. Yeah, because it's more, I would say, I'm not sure if grindy is the best way to put it, but because you have so much less power, you have to just play slower and things kind of get grindy in that way. Okay, sailing will get an HP and speed tonic. Okay, did I get everyone? Alphonse, Bondring, Marth, Anna, Sharena, okay, that looks about right. Any universe where Anna, Tamara, and Alchrist are your best units is a world I don't want to be in. To live in, yeah, because they're probably the ones that could potentially get you a kill, as long as their proc skills go off. I've got to go. Alright, thank you for stopping by. How should I pronounce your name? Is it Zader or... Alright, these look about right. Okay. Okay. Alright. Well, it's been good having you, Zader. I hope work isn't bad for you. And thank you. If you're doing the no second seals part, then you've got to grind Anna to 20 and Axe Fighter 2. Oh gosh. Oh wow, that's a grind. Yeah, that's gotta be a grind. Alright, so this is also a pretty different chapter
For you, anything.
from my original run. I'm gonna first have Alfred wait here.
Say the word.
Chloe is gonna wait here.
I'm all set.
There's gonna be a lot
Whatever
of
you
waiting because everyone's not really in
Your
position,
steward's ready.
in the right positions. Okay, yeah, Fram is here.
As your
Okay. Don't crit clan. Okay.
Yes.
Sailing, I think, should be reaching, yes, she should be reaching bond level 3 to get resonance right here. She's also going to attack into the archer. Oh, the archer missed her. Okay. Well, she would have liked to have that for Folkvanger. That's okay. I don't need it. But it does make things less reliable later.
Here goes.
Yeah, Alear is just gonna wait up here. So with C support with Chloe and Alfred, they have 127 hit, which is exactly enough to get 100 on these guys.
Yes, here.
Understood.
Taking the hand axe from Vander will auto-equip him to Rapier, because there's a Vulnerary in his next slot. Okay, at least Louis did hit that. Because yeah, I'm still continuing the Louis EXP agenda. Okay, Vander hit both of those, that's good. Well, there's like no reason for...
Let's be careful.
I'll do this first. Okay. There's no real reason for Saline to take Folkvanger, but I'm gonna demonstrate what is going to happen by taking it. It's just not gonna really be active. She's going to echo and kill that enemy. And then she's gonna chip. I believe it's this one. Yeah, I believe it's the one below Vander. Okay. Well, there's no reason to equip, but once again, I'll just demonstrate it. Okay.
Here until the end.
Alear has 100% hit because of C support with Saline. And now Alfred will treat Alear over to the Iron Sword. And wait. Still 127 hit. Alfred is not gonna get attacked over Alear. So Alear will be able to get the other kill. Next we'll have Louis go up. Okay, that's fine. He doesn't need to hit that. In fact, I would prefer if he doesn't hit that. Boucheron's gonna go here. He's gonna help block. And Etier's coming here. Frame's gonna chain guard. Okay, Louis, I think he needs to hit that because Saline doesn't have Folkvanger anymore. Okay, good. He didn't crit. He does need to hit this attack. Okay. This should be better. Yeah, this positioning helps make it so that the sword fighter goes after Boucheron rather than after Chloe, because in certain cases the sword fighter might actually attack Chloe first and eat the chain guard, and Etier being here helps that, because she does survive a sword fighter as long as she got fortified defense. Otherwise, these two enemies will gang up on Chloe and she would just die. Okay, so well, it seems like the HP tonic is now not necessary on Saline. Actually, let me see. She needs to have Seraphim equipped because she doesn't have Folkbringer. She has 20 magic attack, maybe 22. That should work out. Okay. She's going to warp Ragnarok, new Lychee from that position specifically. Mark that enemy because that's a problematic enemy. And then Louis is going to override with Alear. This is all being done so that Louis gets more EXP, because he does need to be at least 28 EXP into Lance Armor. So he does have at least that much right now. Okay, unfortunately, Vander needs to use Noah Twin. Yeah. Otherwise he can use Rapier, which would be much more reliable if Saline had Folkbringer. Hopefully he hits both. Okay. Okay, that's good. So in this formation, because Louis did not crit and kill this sword fighter, this martial monk has no way of attacking Saline. So the boss should go after Saline, and she'll be fine. Otherwise, the enemies actually, I think, go and attack Louis. So that all needs to be working as intended. Otherwise, this clear can be can just not work. Okay, so Chloe is gonna get this kill. Man.
It's nothing. I'm okay.
Alfred is gonna chip, and Alear is gonna kill the steel sword. Okay, everything is pretty much sorted down here. Except I guess I'll do this. This isn't like anywhere near necessary, but might as well. There's no chance of death. And I'm getting some chain attacks to build towards the chain attack achievement. Okay. Hope Saline hits these. Okay, she did. Oh, that got kind of sketchy due to the archer missing a 92% on Saline.
Alfred, Mother is in the back room. She's okay.
Yeah, nice orange sequences, yeah. Alright, yeah, that was a little stressful. I actually never had the archer miss Saline during testing, so the plan without Folkvanger was kind of just being done on theory when I was planning it. So I guess it's good to know that it works now. That I actually have a case where the archer did miss sailing. Okay, so my torch.
Now about the shop. I thank you. Do come again.
Well, here you go.
Yes, Surge. Okay.
Take care.
Welcome. Here's how the smithy works.
Marth engraved javelin. Silica engraved fire. I tried this clear myself and noticed some situations where Nualichi didn't attack first. I think that might be due to the martial monk being able to reach sailing to attack. Because I've definitely had that happen before too, but in cases where if you're able to completely body block the martial monk from attacking sailing, I think then the enemies don't move before Nualichi. Seared engraved defense layer. +2. I actually don't know if it is due to the chain attack, because I forget in my case whether or not there was still a chain attack on. Well, technically, Vander even has a chain attack on him because Nualichi is also a backup. So I don't think it's just the chain attack. I think it's just because Saline takes the most damage.
I'll be here.
Okay. Time to do some exploring of the Somnial. Okay. Everything's worth it if I find like a spirit gem and all that. Okay, I'm gonna try to get 20 perfects.
What'll it be? How hard do
I
you
know
wanna
I've
go?
done it, but I probably won't.
You got this. Perfect. You got this. Looking good. You got this.
No. Oh well.
Perfect. You got this. Looking good. You got this. Perfect. Looking good. You got this. Nice. Great job. I'm so proud. Let's do this again sometime.
So we'll check achievements, and then we're gonna be off into the arena since it's unlocked. Actually, no, I should do this since I still remember. I need every single bond fragment I can get so that I won't have to subject everyone to doing arena one at a time.
I heard you.
Okay, gonna be arenaing. Let's give him the best chance of success. We're arenaing Louis. Because we really do need to push him to the level that actually it's this level, this chapter, that he needs to be at level 8. So he's almost there.
I am Louis, Royal Knight of Firene.
I'm Celica. Are you my opponent?
Oh no. I would like to win the arenas also, because then you get more bond fragments. Why did I have to run into Celica? Braver than I am, I do arena one at a time if the bond fragments were reliant on the achievements.
This is my chance to shine.
Did I win? How satisfying.
It's probably the better way to do it. I can't do it though. I get so tired of it so fast. Okay. So I'm going to raise Alear to 5 first.
Let's have a good match.
I am Marth. Show me what you can do.
Raise Saline to 5, so.
Saline has arrived.
I'm Celica. It's my pleasure.
Okay, before I do any other arenas, this is what I was kind of alluding to or talking about for the ring polishing, being more impactful at higher bond ranks, since it gives like a percentage of the level.
Take some work.
After bond rank
Excellent care of
5
the
or
ring.
so, you need more bond fragments to get the the
I
bond
hope you'll
rings.
clean it well.
So
Your cleaning skills are
the
impressive.
ring polishing does eliminate more bond fragments this way.
Handle that gently.
In
I
my case, I
appreciate
don't
your
really
upkeep
have
of the
anything for
ring.
Sigurd, but that's why Alear and Sailing were raised to bond rank 5 first before I ring polished. I'm gonna be doing that pretty often. I've never seen Louis run as fast as when there's a child to beat up in arena. Yeah, he ran towards Fram. That was definitely something. Okay, so originally I did have a clear
No holding back.
where I had Alear use Rapier in this chapter because I couldn't afford the bond fragments for next chapter if I needed Mercurius on someone else. I don't need Mercurius on someone else for chapter 7. So I'm gonna give Mercurius to Alear because they just need the EXP, and in like an Ironman there's just not that much leeway for EXP. Actually, there's a decent amount of leeway, but I just can't have them miss their EXP
I shall
thresholds.
serve as your opponent today.
I am Sigurd. Prepare yourself.
Did I win? How satisfying.
Okay, so Louis got bond rank 3 for momentum. That's pretty much all that's needed for this map.
Understood.
For Sharena.
Silica!
Of course.
Salka,
Sigurd,
leave it to me.
and Chloe Alphonse. Not investing into Chloe for chapter 8 is interesting. Yeah, I originally did invest into Chloe for my original clear, but I have since changed that clear to be more reliable, and it just found that Chloe has another role she can play. She's not going to be using Marth, so there's no need to invest in her. She's not going to reach level 10 to promote either, so like EXP on Chloe is not really important. I'm actually also gonna give her the Sun Lance. I made a recent change, so I want to just have both on her, especially since it's not being used by anyone else. Wait a bit. Oh, that's not right. Okay, here. Okay, make sure Alear has Marth. And Sharena. steel bow. Okay. Need tonics because the benchmarks for this boss are very high, at least like the damage benchmarks. So both offensive tonics will be needed. Magic for Saline and Strength for Louis. Alright. Okay, this should be fine.
My eyesight.
Maybe Naka's first gonna just chip.
I've got this.
I actually would prefer to use Rapier since it's better hit chance, but I also have no way of knowing how Alear's EXP is gonna look next chapter, so I have to just try to get them as much EXP as possible. Okay.
I'm all set.
Which one's gonna go here?
Gotcha.
As your steward.
For peace.
I'm deliberately not going to attack this sword fighter.
Whatever you say.
Bram is going.
You called?
Actually, let me
Whatever
just
you
do-
ask.
Okay, yeah, this is where Bram is going. Vander is going to use a torch.
What's our move?
Your orders, please.
So that this mage is illuminated. Hello, Crush Boom Bang. Everything's going great so far. Very surprised that I haven't had to restart on chapter 3, but
Looks like we
that's I'll take it because chapter 3 is one of those not reliable chapters. This chapter is actually not too bad in terms of reliability. No, don't crit. Okay. I say that and then Louis crit. That's pretty bad. Now sail. Okay, though, the one thing I would say is that I have definitely been having a hard time getting Folkvanger active this run.
If I can, I
Alright.
shall.
That's actually pretty bad. I'll deal with that later. This Naka can just go here. Nothing she can really do except wait. I'll have Bouchon. Bouchon's going to just chip a little bit. And Etier is going to hopefully kill. I've had her miss during testing, and then she died on the counter once. So, okay. Chloe is gonna go once. And Clan is gonna get this kill. The sword fighter is blocking the way, so she needs to get eliminated. Okay, so I'll deal with sailing later. Vander's gonna use a torch to light up the way to this axe fighter. And Louis is going to override. At this point, I'm like, he reached his level. But he should be getting the level here by killing this enemy. And it's important because he got an extra point of strength in that level. Saline's gonna go here. So because Louis crit the sword fighter, yeah, Louis loves critting that enemy. He has a crit rate because of the Marth engraving, and it's really annoying. I love and hate this engraving for various reasons. The crit rate is why I hate it. I do have a backup plan, but it's unfortunately not that reliable. So Fran will normally chain guard because Saline is just... she would barely hit 50% health if she had an enemy to attack via resonance. But she doesn't have an enemy to attack, and she also needs to be on this space, otherwise she can't reach the boss. So the backup plan is to just heal Saline. She is going to take another hit this... hopefully she's going to take another hit this turn from the Axe Fighter above. And that will bring her down past Folkvanger, so I can get the strength boost. I mean, the attack boost. Louis loves critting everyone today. No! Okay, well, that's the end of a potential 3-turn of this map. I guess it's just not meant to be. But then the question is what to do from here, because Saline does not have enough damage to take out the first health bar. Very unfortunate. I'm trying to think if there's a way to get a 4-turn, but like, problem with having a setup for a 3-turn is if something goes wrong, getting a 4-turn is also quite difficult because you have to keep everyone alive for the 4-turn. This might just be a hard reset at this point. Very unfortunate. Yeah, I think it's a reset. I don't think... because the thing is, if I will have to Great Sacrifice this turn, otherwise Louis will die. But there's also a mage that's right here. Louis is gonna die regardless, probably. At this point, so even getting a 4-turn is probably not likely. Louis could crit every enemy. This thing of what is the best way to do this? I guess. Does Sailing have crit? 4% crit. Nope. Louis doesn't have crit unless he has the javelin. Sure, I can try. I can try to see if... Or slightly more realistic to dodge his stuff on the tree tile. I was thinking maybe I can just potentially have Louis try critting from here. No, he's not even gonna do enough damage, is he? No, he has 40 health when he's at full health. Could try, yeah. I'll try that. We'll see how it goes. I'll probably have Louis finish off and have him stay around here. Guess for now we'll just do this. Yeah, the low percent crit rates and all that is just... It's what dooms this run sometimes. And the hit rates.
I can keep going.
Actually, I'm gonna have Chloe attack first. Normally she would get this kill, but she crit an enemy in chapter 4? Was it? I would prefer her to be pretty close to leveling, but not leveling. This is fine. In terms of Fram, the issue is Fram doesn't have many places to go. She's kind of stuck. I guess maybe the best course of action is to have Alfred.
Let's go!
Okay.
Let us be off.
Yeah, we'll just see how that goes. Probably here. Still want him to be pretty in range. Oh, well, Sailing got hit. She's dead. Well, Vander's also dead. Okay. Yeah, everyone's just dead.
If I'd
Which is not gonna work. Oh, I forgot about the archer. I shouldn't have put Chloe there then. Yeah, I think like that's the hard part about this chapter is if you're set up for a 3-turn and you're unable to get the 3-turn, a 4-turn is pretty difficult to get at that point. So unfortunate. That is attempt 1. I mean, I was surprised honestly that it got that far, but actually it's pretty sad that it got that far and it didn't make it through, because at the very least I had gotten past chapter 3. I will try again though. I'll see how far I get, and because overall it doesn't take too long to get to that point. Because how long have I been streaming? It's been like 2 hours. I can still potentially get to around that point. Classic. Never actually expected chapter 6 to be the one to kill it, but it's what it is.
I can fight.
You're done.
I'll never yield.
Well, this does mean I could name Sami RNGesus this time instead of RNG. So maybe that would be better. Apparently, giving offerings to RNG was not enough. Save that.
What are these?
I've got this.
Right, so I'm still gonna just go with the slightly more reliable way of clearing this chapter. Otherwise, I might just get a game over here.
Plan. These enemies. Anything.
Ender's gonna chip. Just make things a little safer for Alear.
I got it.
Our foes are strong.
I should probably reset all of the... So... Okay, these are all reset. At this point. I'm gonna leave the 4 there for chapter 1 since we're almost... done with chapter 1, and it's gonna be a success. I'm gonna skip this.
Let's
There's
head to the
nothing to
castle.
pick up. There's an attack from above to chip.
All right.
I might like speed through some of these animations since I do have a first attempt with them.
Me, right?
One down and one left. Romero.
Queen.
I'm not even tired.
Ram is coming down so that she will be positioned further up for the second
Yes,
phase.
Fam, let's move on.
Yeah, Fram is passing the aggro line. Here's gonna break. So that Vander can attack without a counterattack. And then Clan will finish off from here. We didn't get to it, but the support with Vander will come in to play.
Your teamwork. Come, Sigurd.
Queen.
Then attack me.
Lord Sigurd is remarkably swift.
Okay, this chapter has forced casuals, so Fran is fine. She'll just come back next chapter. Once again, attacking between Vander and Alear to get bonus damage from Alear and to get support
This is
from
certainly
Vander.
more.
Oh wait, is that? It's 4.
Well fought, everyone.
Well, let's see how chapter 3 goes. Again, this could potentially just be another end of the run.
Vander! I've got this.
Your steward's ready.
I am your weapon.
For the Divine Dragon.
Clan is chipping so that Alear can get the kill on enemy phase. Thank you, Priestess. This chapter is gonna need luck. Alear didn't get hit this time. Start with Etier one-shotting the flyer. Then should be
I'm here,
Clan
Divine
going
One.
here. Okay, since this Lance Fighter didn't break Alear,
We fight for peace.
I'm not gonna have Boucheron chip yet. Chip at all. Because the chain attack will bring the enemy to Boucheron as only if that enemy's alive. Okay, good. The flyer attacked from above Alear. Alear's missed this fighter twice. Okay, Vander hit those.
I can still fight.
Vander. Wait here.
It's just a scratch.
Okay, so this flyer is not in the same position as before. From this position,
This is
I
nothing.
think I want to have Boucheron attack here, and Alfred attack from up here. Main reason is I want to leave the space here for Clan. Okay, as expected, Alear doesn't kill. Actually, that's pretty bad. And Vander missed that. Yeah, this is starting to look like a reset. This is why this chapter is probably the second or most unreliable chapter of the game. There are 7 enemies. There's only 6 of us.
Don't look at me right now.
I'm in over my head.
Think. The most unreliable chapter is probably chapter 7. But actually, it could possibly be this one. Because when I was testing chapter 7, I think I had around a 70% chance of success. While this one, when I was testing, I think I had a lower chance of success for this one. But I didn't do extensive testing. It was just when I was trying to test a few things, I just kind of noted whether or not it failed or it didn't. I think if I leave anyone alive, it's probably... problem is I I think Boucheron should just kill this guy. This is probably a reset since there are more enemies than units for me to use. And it's kind of hard keeping everyone alive. I'm trying to figure out a way to do it so that... actually, I should do this. Does Etty survive? No, she doesn't. If there's any random crit, then things could change, but it doesn't seem like it, so... Yeah. It's gonna be a reset. Yeah, I can't kill everyone. Etty's dead and Clan's dead. Or Bouchon, which is kind of unacceptable. I actually do use Etty a decent amount, even past like the chapters that we were during the first attempt, where she saw a little bit of usage. So losing Etty is kind of not negotiable.
Fire emblem. Engage.
Oh, Elite had a setup to have Alfred enemy phase instead of Vander.
Alright.
That's interesting. Because Vander definitely is not the most reliable for that. It's like Vander has 87% hit. I imagine Alfred is... has like 90s, I think. 97 potentially. Actually, I might look into that to see if
Stay strong.
if I need to do chapter 3 again after this one. But if I need to do chapter 3 again, I might just try it again some other time. Because this will probably be my last attempt for today. Alfred has 93 hit? Okay. Yeah, that is 5... No, it's like 6% more than Vander, which is good. Okay.
Here goes.
There.
As your steward.
I gotta.
Okay, I'm definitely glad that I decided to chip with Vander. Like, it kind of pays off in situations like this where Alear is getting pretty low. Does anyone know if Vander is positioned a little further up on turn, was it turn 2? No, turn 3. On turn 3 to get to the the lance flyers, is any enemy movements different if he's positioned a little further up? Because one of the issues is that the lance flyers kind of body block each other from the other one being able to hit Vander if he misses the first one. That could potentially like help reliability a little bit if Vander can be positioned a little further up. But I haven't tested that, so that's why I'm wondering.
I've got this.
Oh, he's in range with the sword fighters. Yeah, that would make sense then. Yeah.
Queen Lumera.
Yeah, no problem.
Anything.
That's unfortunate. I'm just trying to think if there's any way that I would probably change that.
There is...
Because I would like to get Alfred to do it. However, I'm like trying to visualize how I would get Alfred all the way over there. Let's see.
Come,
Queen.
Vander.
That was...
Lord.
Alfred's movement is fine. An issue though is that it makes it harder to kill the javelin flyer. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, because Alfred is working with Boucheron to kill that flyer. And Etier is busy with the other flyers, so...
Vander! I can fight.
For the Divine Dragon!
Yes, here.
I am ready to serve.
Well, we're back at this chapter. We'll see. I'll see if I can... I'm hesitant to try anything new, simply because I haven't tested it. But if I do see something that I can potentially do, I'll consider it. But I'm gonna just overall keep an eye out to see if there is anything.
I can keep going.
Good luck part 2, thank you. I'm also just worried I'm gonna misinput something at one point. Let's see, okay. That's fine. I'm also kind of just doing this based off memory.
What's our move?
Okay, at least this flyer is still cooperating, because if she attacks from Alear's right, it's like really difficult to work with. Okay.
Don't worry, I'm fine.
Why do you swap to the Iron Sword? I felt like this might just be confirmation bias, but when I had the Rapier, this Lance Flyer seemed to attack from the right more often. I think it might be confirmation bias though. So I do it to do that, to like at least make it so it's less likely. Okay, yeah, I see what it's saying. The sword fighter's right there. Okay. Guess for now we're just gonna keep doing this. So this flyer is here, which
I can keep going.
Boucheron should be attacking here. Okay. Okay. I think at this point we are... Okay, I was about to say, like, don't crit clan, please. This should be workable. Okay. So... Etier... Actually, I should have did it on that
I
one.
still stand.
That's okay. Yes, this is okay.
Hurry up.
Stay strong.
Alright. Pram's gonna heal Clan specifically for some support points. I guess attack from Commander for support. Actually don't think it matters, but alright, at least we're past this chapter. I completely forgot about this and updating that.
Looks like we cleared the... Whoever it is you are.
Alright, well, we're back in it.
No!
The only good thing about chapter 3 being one of the unreliable ones is at least you don't have the Somnial unlocked yet, so you don't have to do any of the Somnial stuff for it. Because that can be pretty time consuming. Alright. Well, I have to run around. I need to find the Pretty Pebble. I think it's only a Pretty Pebble at this point that can be found. I don't know where it could potentially be. Where is this Pretty Pebble? I guess it's up there. Hopefully it's up there. I've actually never seen it not spawn. Okay, there it is. Okay. In your OG Chapter 7, did you rig a crit to kill Hortensia? Yes, I did rig a crit to kill Hortensia, and this time it won't be happening. The Hortensia kill is still kind of suspect. It's just the hit rate on her is not amazing. I think it's in like the mid 80s. So that's another reason why Chapter 7 is just not very reliable. I think that's all there is to do here. Yeah, Hortensia is just, she's really fast, and then on top of that, Lucina gives even more speed. I think she has the Noble Rapier equipped, or no, she won't. She has the Fire equipped, which is a little better, I think.
Marth, right.
Lord Sigurd.
Honestly, there's not too much reason for having Volkvanger on Alear. It kind of just helps me not mess up the first turn, because I just use like R to swap the weapon. When if they don't have anything in their inventory, that I can't do that. Okay, this is the right order. Formation, north. Okay, looks right. Yeah, I've just had too many times where I accidentally just press visit and then I don't switch to the rapier. Okay, yeah, visit.
What? Take.
And
Your
Fran will
steward's
chain guard, since there's a lance enemy there.
I'm ready. The divine dragon looked right at me.
Point the way again.
Let me at him.
So everyone's kind of positioning so that Saline can get some support points with them. Though Alfred does just need to move his full distance here so that he can reach the tile he needs to be on for turn 3.
This
And
isn't so
Louis
bad.
is coming up here to chip to get the tiniest
Let's
amount of
go.
EXP he can.
Anything.
Okay, good. Clan did get crit. Clan has really low luck, and it kind of shows starting from this chapter. And it's kind of hard to get him into combat because of his low luck. Okay, Vander hit that. Alright. Louis also has low luck, but he can survive a crit. I think one crit is acceptable on him. Okay,
I've got
just... Okay, here, these enemies play chapter 3 enough times and you start to see Clan get 1% crit by the flowers. Yes. Yeah. That's like on turn, which is it? I think turn 3, Clan is free to use a Vulnerary. But like, it doesn't matter if he gets crit, he dies. If he doesn't get crit, he survives. Okay, so in this situation, I think Okay, since Alfred, I mean, since Vander hit, it's not really that important. Bouchard's gonna go here to provide a chain attack onto that enemy. So in this position, this Sword Flyer is blocking Saline. She actually needs to be on that tile, so we're just gonna have Etier hopefully hit this. And then Saline will finish this enemy. Do you think you'll buy luck tonics for everyone for this run once you can? Yes, I do buy luck tonics whenever I can. Like the goal gets very, very tight at one point in this run, but I am still buying luck tonics just to mitigate the risk whenever I can. Okay, so it's just Vander left. Clan's not gonna do anything this turn. But there's still some low there's still some low crit rates later on in the run. I can recall like a 1% crit chance on Marin in chapter 14, I think. Okay, Alear gets that kill. Luck tonics are my hero for some maps. Yes, they're really nice on some maps. Like I'm gonna. Oh no, we missed.
Handle with care.
The nice part of having Kagetsu carry, yeah, Kagetsu carry is at least you don't have to worry about the luck. Because Kagetsu has a ton of it. This is not good. It might be okay. No, it might not be okay. Oh, how am I gonna do this? It's that the main issue is that Louis actually needed this experience. And on top of that, I think Vander might not be able to reach if I don't kill this enemy. But then I can't kill the barbarian. Louis might pick up a kill later, I guess. That's like the only way I can think about it. Louis is supposed to kill this guy. But I think I need to kill this one. Very unfortunate, 95% hit. Louis will simply crit the chapter 6 thief again? Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. Just... Actually, I don't know. I don't know if I want him to crit it, but... Hopefully he picks up a kill later. I won't call this, like... a failure immediately, because... that has the possibility of happening, but very unfortunate. I'm 95%.
Soon I'll be a legend.
It's why early game's so scary. It's like anything that's not 100%, it's possible to miss. Okay, that should be it. I think the barbarian doesn't move first? Okay. Yeah, because some enemies do move before the boss, like that archer. That's why I had to get Vander to be able to kill that enemy. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure the archer will just kill Chloe. Louis can also potentially crit an enemy in chapter 5, I think. Yeah, like the Axe Fighter on turn 1 or so. Well, it's not like Saline needs the experience, I think. So that could also be okay. But these are all low percent crit chances. We'll just see if Louis reaches his EXP benchmark. Oh wait, Somnial.
What?
This
So,
will
about
be
the
a kind of long Somnial
Here
session.
you go. Take care.
Since I'm gonna have to find the pretty pebbles and the spirit gem here, and also get birthday gifts from everyone. Actually, I'm starting to notice that the orchard really just has like fruits for the most part, so I won't check there unless I'm not finding the pretty pebble. Alright, so I guess by priestesses, suggestion, should do like Orange Jesus. We're gonna offer our prayers to Orange Jesus. To hopefully not have another one of those 5% misses. And to give Louis the XP he needs. Give him the funny eyebrows. Okay, next chapter. If I remember, I'll give him the funny eyebrows.
Congratulate.
Okay, one birthday gift, a fishing bait. I think that's
What'll
useless.
it be? How hard do you want to go?
Okay, it's not like useless because any bit of a gift is helpful, but I'm really like hoping for gifts
Perfect.
that Alfred, Saline, and Chloe like.
Looking good. You got this. Looking good. Perfect. You got this. Perfect. You got this. Looking good. You got this. Looking good. Perfect. Looking good. Great job. I'm so proud.
Trade with Orange Jesus was not something I was expecting to see today.
Let's do this again sometime.
Well, I did it. I actually don't like ever training with Sami. Sometimes I might occasionally accidentally mash and end up training with Sami or Orange Jesus because he's distracting. Oh yeah, I got the 20. Didn't get that in the last run, but at all. But let's see. Where is everyone? Okay, so Fram is up here. You can't tell a dude his birthday gifts is useless in front of him. Oops. Wait, where can Fram be? Oh wait. Okay, Clan's here.
Congratulations.
Clan, why? That's also one that's, I think, not good. We're back again where I cannot find someone. Is she up here? Yes, okay.
Congratulations!
I'm sure still not a nice thing to say though. It's very true. Shouldn't say it right in front of him. Okay, so I need to get C support with Alfred, Salie, and Chloe. I don't think I have the spirit gem. No, I don't. So I will need to rest.
Divine.
Okay, so there's a few options for the spirit dust. No, spirit dust. For the spirit gem. To try these. Nope. Okay. Might just be the training yard one again. Okay. Alright, so we'll find Okay, Alfred's here. Guess we'll start here. And I'm gonna need to kind of plan out a little bit who gets which gift. So I have a muscle bomb, which Alfred does like. That's good. Fishing bait, which no one likes. Fine quill pen, no one likes. Bandages. Wow, these are pretty bad gifts. Okay, Alfred likes bandages, but he also likes muscle bomb. And no one else likes those. I guess I just won't get C support with everyone, unfortunately. Efficient gift giving, the new meta. It's only for this chapter because there's not many options at this point, and I need C support between Alear and Salie and Alfred, Chloe. Like, even like they affect, I think, three combats each. So it's pretty important to try to get that. Like, even past that, I wish I can get C support with Louis because it does help his like one combat. But that's just impossible at this point. I guess at this point I'm just gonna have to oh well, I'll just do Alfred and whoever pops up first.
Not?
Yeah, this was more in line with what I was
Thanks.
expecting. Alfred needs 2 gifts, even with one that he likes. I wonder what I did the very first attempt that only needed one gift. And Chloe, I guess it would just be Alfred and Chloe with C supports.
Uh-huh. What? Think.
Okay. I think that's... Oh wait, no, I need a ring polish. That should be the last thing I need to do in the Somnial, though.
It will take some work. No need to focus there.
There's a degree of RNG
Excellent
for
care
how
of
much
the ring.
support points you get at the end of the chapter. Okay. Then I guess that makes sense. I thought it was very
Please be
consistent,
thorough.
depending on how many
That looks so much better. Thank
times
you.
like you had an action next to Alear or something like that. That would make a lot of sense.
Handle that gently. Well done. The ring shines like new.
Lord Marth!
Silica.
Yes.
Sigurd.
We go together.
Very cool mechanic. Oh yeah. There's lots of cool mechanics in this game. Gotta love all the RNG mechanics. Oh no, it's the face petting minigame. Yeah, not like amazing, but it is helpful for Bond Fragments, and Bond Fragments are gonna be in really high demand. So every bit helps. And luckily it doesn't take too much time. It's one of the, I guess, despite how like weird it is, it's not at least time consuming. And at least it's also consistent in the fact that like it gives a percentage of bond rank. So like even though there is like a spot that you should be polishing, I'm pretty sure like if you're just polishing every single chapter, it doesn't impact whether or not you hit that sweet spot. If they're called bond frags, why can't we use them to purchase supports? Yeah. I don't know if I've said anything about bond fragments, but like bond fragments are definitely like my least favorite resource in this game. It makes... They feel very tacked on. Oh, why am I saving? Okay, sailing speed, HP speed. If you only build support points with 5 or less pairs in Chapter 3, Alfred would consistently reach support with just 1 liked gift. Okay, huh. That's interesting. That could definitely help with the consistency of getting like 3 C supports for this chapter. Okay, let's check. Alphonse Marth. Sharina.
What's our move?
I'm
First, let me just
listening.
position around.
What's next?
Gotcha.
Since
Whatever
everyone's,
you
like,
say.
majority of these characters are not
I
going
am
to be
ready
in
to serve.
reach. Please don't crit plan? Okay.
My will is firm.
Okay, Saline's getting resonance. Let's see if the archer hits her this time. Oh, okay. Yes, it hit her. Alright, that crit
All right.
was potentially bad.
As your steward.
Yeah, I think that's why I didn't use Seraphim.
Your orders, please.
Because there only needs to be a little bit of chip. Vander is auto-equipped to Rapier. Okay. Please crit. Nah. This was one of the chances for Louis to make up that EXP. Okay, so Saline got hit this time, so this time she'll
Don't
have
fear for me.
Folkvanger, which would make things more reliable. Actually, before that, I should have Chloe do this, since she does get some support points with Saline. Yeah, so this is where having C support would have made that 100% hit. Oh! I was gonna say, Louis cannot crit this one. I'll have to see if there's something I can do about that. Effective low star rush. The effective sounds in this game are very nice. Louis is letting me down. He's doing everything I don't want him to do. I'll have to see if there's a way I can position Saline. Otherwise, I think she's just dead. If I'm gonna go to try the 3 turn that I have planned for this chapter. But if I can finagle a way for Saline to do this, then Louis did make up his EXP. So what I have to do is have it so that Saline is Warp Ragnarocking Nulichi, but also out of range of this Martial Monk afterwards. Because if she's in range of the Martial Monk, the other enemies attack first, and I think just everyone around here is just dies. So if I could find a way to do that. Thinking if Louis overrides from this direction. Well, that doesn't do it. Normally the sword fighter would be here. Louis will just crit trust. Well, he's overriding here. Unfortunately, he won't be able to crit. Yeah, the sword fighter here that he just crit would be here to body block. That's the main thing. So... Vander can only go here or here. What happens if Saline attacks Nulichi at one range? Then Louis moves to her right. Actually, I should equip fire just in case I forget. So you're saying like here, like this. That could work. The martial monk cannot go around. Yeah, I think this would have to be what I try. I don't think I've ever had Sailing attack Nulichi from one range. I'm not sure what happens. No one really understands Nulichi's AI. Yeah, it's very weird. Like it's so weird that this martial monk being able to attack Sailing is what causes the other enemies to move before Nulichi. Yeah, it doesn't follow anything that is previously established for, like, Engage AI. Like, this is a really weird interaction. Alright, I think that's what I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna do these things first.
Don't look at me right now.
I think so. What is gonna happen is... and we'll need to go up. I'm just trying to make sure people are not stepping on each other's toes.
I'll never yield.
I'm taking some hits.
Okay, all that's left is just Saline and the rest. Don't look at no. Child soldiers. Okay, so, Saline has Folkvanger active because she got hit by the archer on turn 1, which means I can equip fire for 100% hit. This makes the clear more reliable if she is able to get hit to activate Folkvanger. Guess we will try this.
Lucky hit.
Okay, and then just gonna override. To get that experience. 73 EXP, that's exactly how much EXP he needs at this point. He's gonna go here. Okay. And because of Folkvanger, I can use Rapier instead of Noah Twin, which is 100% hit instead on Yoichi. Okay, let's see. Louis always finds a way. Oh, no. I just hope that no one dies. No, I think Louis is gonna die. Yeah, the mage. Interesting. Oh, okay, Alear's dead, so that is the game over. Unfortunate. Well, that was expected since I had a feeling once he crit that sword fighter that it was going to fail. Because I think from my testing, that's how it happened. Alright, well, that was attempt 3. I think that is it for my attempts for today, since it's been for like going for, what was it, like 4 hours almost. It never made it past chapter 6, but I kind of expected this. This early game is brutal on Maddening. Let me just delete this. Rip. Yeah, it wasn't the mage. In the end, it was just Alear being at low health. Louis was still probably dead because the martial monk still hasn't moved, and she will attack him. So RNG's eyebrows would have helped. It's true. Next time, I shall name him RNGesus and give him the eyebrows. Hopefully, I remember that. Actually, I can just make a note of that. Alright, I think that will be it for me. Thanks everyone for stopping by. I mean, like, this was expected, but I'll try again. I'm not too sure when I will be trying again, though. Maybe next weekend. Yeah, it'd probably be like around next weekend, maybe the same time. I might have other stuff going around. This is psychotic. Sorry if oftenly. I mean, I think I'm pretty confident it's doable. If you make it past chapter 7, which I actually have in my test runs, I've done it straight through before. It's not that bad once you make it past chapter 7. It's the early game it's definitely really difficult. And I'm not too sure what else I can do to make it more reliable. There are just certain crits and certain misses that are just not possible to recover from, I think. Couldn't join in today, but thank you. Thank you, XS. Thanks for the suggestion also, because everyone please thank XS for the suggestion to try to make this into an Ironman. I guess the other strats later were pretty reliable. I just worry about chapter 17 and stuff. Chapter 17 is not bad because most of it is under Bondage Shield. Bondage Shield 100% activation rate. There is some enemy like AI movements that can be weird, but in those scenarios, I think I have most of them covered. I have to be a little more thorough with chapter 17. Haven't really like mapped out every single scenario, but I think like the worst it can be is I miss a 97 on enemy phase. So like that is the worst RNG it gets for chapter 17. Cause yeah, the enemy AI can be worked around. Like just position a different way if they position in a different way. Excess caused another person to go crazy. Well, am I going crazy from this? I don't know. It's been fun to map this out. It's very difficult though. Very difficult. But I am confident that this is possible. So yeah, Bond to Shield is crazy. Chapter 17 unreliability is when you try to go for an even lower turn count. Yeah, I think like for chapter 17, if you're going for a 4 turn, it's not bad at all. If you go for a 3 turn, just 1 turn less, that's when the RNG gets really, really rough. If 4 turn is pretty good, 3 turn is pretty bad, and then 2 turns seems to be only DLC and very unreliable. Yeah, seems that way. Priestess enjoyed every bit of our effort to prove that DLC does not save turns in theory. In theory. Still waiting for that non-DLC chapter 22. Chapter 2 turn is possible. Chapter 17 and no DLC. Be interesting to see for sure. Like even with like the DLC one, it's very interesting to see. Wow. Alright, now optimize it for Ironman. Now that I don't think might not be possible. Oh, no PC. Oh, looking forward to it, Priestess. Would love to see it. Like even with like it being unreliable, it's always fun to see, and sometimes they give nice ideas. Alright, I will be off. Thank you so much for joining me. I think I'll let you guys... I'm not sure. Should I just do another community post? Maybe I'll just do another community post of when I'll set up the stream. But I guess like the next chance is probably next week. There is a chance I could try this tomorrow as well, but I'll have to see. Thank you, Adeline. Is that how I should pronounce your name, Adeline? Chapter 4 might have the best chance of success among those. Still far from reliable. Alright. Hope to see many epic Amber strats. Amber's got some stuff. Amber's still got some stuff, because he's good. He's good and he helps a lot. Amber does go a little bit different course in this run, as opposed to my version 1. I will say that. It's slightly different. Alpaca Man got hands. He's got high strength. And that's very good. And his timing of recruitment is very good. Like that's what separates him from like a character like Panette, right? Because he is available for longer and he's able to get momentum earlier than she is, which is quite valuable. All right, thanks again, everyone. I'll be seeing you maybe tomorrow, maybe next week. I'll just let you guys know. He exists in time for momentum, but why is he so strong? Yeah. He's just got that combination of traits. Alright, see you everyone. Thank you, Nympho. Thank you. Hope to see everyone again for like the next attempt. Hopefully it won't go as poorly. I'm not sure. Thank you, XS. Thank you, Mac Mac. Alright.